G'day guys, and welcome to the video walkthrough tour of 320 the Esplanade Indented Head. And with me is my colleague Lee Munn. How you going?
Good, Kel. Thanks for having me. This is one of the most exciting development prospects that I can remember seeing in Indented Head in the last few years. A massive block on the Golden Mile of the Bellarine Peninsula, over 1,300 square metres.
It's an absolutely sensational opportunity and very well loved by the owners, been in the family for over 25 years. It really is a favourite of theirs, and there's so many great parts of Indented Head, but being on this little stretch of land here allows so much different things in terms of water sports. You can head down to port, you can get on the ferry, you can go across the road to the boat shed, so there's so many different options.
And I think not like, when we talk about Indented Head, you can be in parts of the suburb where you're not really walking distance to all the amenities, but with this, you're 100 odd metres to the general store, grabbing a coffee, grabbing a paper, which is a big part of the lifestyle here. But as we touched on at the start of the video, the opportunity here is what sets this one apart. It's on a part of the Esplanade that's incredibly tightly held, and with the beach across the road, with the general store nearby, I can imagine that this could be a really enticing prospect for those that want to build 2, 3, 4 dwellings is the feedback we're getting, and this would be a prime site for that.
Absolutely. And I think the flexibility is something that's very special. Someone could hold on to this for 10 or 15 years and use it for whatever they need. And then they can really take their time in creating something very, very special. The views are really, really good, offering a really fantastic outlook onto the water, and the distance even to the Ozone shipwreck, just 100 metres away. Very, very easy to get there.
Now you've seen the footage of the home, which is a really livable little beach shack. The owners use that really regularly. There are some other outbuildings around the property here, a little bit of a bungalow that needs a bit of work, which you're seeing here. But if you wanted to hold on to the property for the next few years whilst you explored its potential, you've got some, really suitable little dwelling, quite a bit of shedding on the back, which again does need a bit of work, but you've got it there in the short term if you're looking at occupying the property before just exploring some of that development potential.
Exactly right. And the other great thing about Indented Head, Lee, and we've talked about this in the past, is that it is a very quiet location. And to get to Indented Head, you either have to go through Port Arlington or go through St Leonards. You can't just drive here. And I think the quietness of the area, particularly during the middle year, it's beautiful with the lack of wind. A lovely, lovely place to live.
As we take a look out the front, Cal, one of the best Moreton Bay fig trees you will see on the entire Bellarine Peninsula, and the owners mentioned that they love the shade that does produce in the warmer months. And as we take a look at the aerials, Cal, and that showcases just how close to the water we are, tell us a little bit about the auction.
Yeah, so the auction, Lee, will be held on the 23rd of April at 1 p.m. Obviously, there'll be some opens in the coming weeks in the lead up to that, so feel free to come through. We can also do some private inspections as well, and we look forward to seeing you there.